This is a Windows 11 side of comparing StarRupture Windows 11 versus CachyOS. We're running at full screen 2160p, which is 4K resolution. It's set to 120 FPS. VSync is off. This is running on a Ryzen 5950X system with the RX 9070 XT. 64 gigabytes of DDR4 memory. Again, this is a Windows 11 side. We're going to test to see the performance between CachyOS Windows 11 with the CPU temperature, CPU usage, GPU temperature, GPU usage, VRAM, system memory, FPS raw, which is the FPS going into the DWM, which is the Windows 11 compositor and scheduler. We're going to see. We're also going to see the FPS coming out of the DWM, which is the Windows 11 scheduler and compositor. The latency is the time it takes to get from the game itself to the monitor, which right now we're sitting at 27 milliseconds. It's bouncing around. Let's see. Load game. I guess it doesn't matter which save file. Right now we're looking at 82 degrees Celsius, 83. It's bouncing around between 30 and 83% for CPU usage. GPU temperature is 58 degrees Celsius. GPU temperature is in the mid to high 90% range. VRAM is sitting a little above 11 gigabytes. System memory is sitting a little above 20, sitting a little below 21 gigabytes. FPS raw, we're looking at 77 on both the raw and on screen. It may vary between them a little bit. Latency is at 16 milliseconds. Right now, everything seems smooth. This is a little intensive on my system, but it's handling it well. I'm not seeing any performance related issues. Part of the reason why the system is so high is because Windows runs a lot of stuff in the background, and this is overall system utilization, not just the game. Oh no, I have a wave coming. I gotta figure out where the wave is coming from. Oh shoot, I had to hide. Oh no, I don't know if this is gonna survive. Okay, I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's safe to go out. Oh shoot. No, it's not safe to go out. It's molten rock. Well, this was fun. This test was one where I set the airlock to I just opened the door to see what's going on outside. I guess this is Ash and Fallout. I don't know if it's safe to go out, but the game did stutter a little bit, but it handled it. I'm just assessing the damage. I don't see anything wrong. Performance is good. I don't know how I'm getting power because the only thing I have is solar. I need a lot of stuff. I need to collect that. But that's for another day. Because this is just testing and I don't see anything. I don't see anything wrong with how the game's running. Yep. This was fairly easy. Oh no. I guess this is enough testing. I just gotta focus on playing the game. So yeah, this concludes the test of Windows 11 side. It runs smooth. The benchmarks are looking pretty good. Of course, this is like I said, this is at 4K with a very good computer. If you have a weaker one, I would say run at lower resolution because your resolution and everything relates to the bandwidth needed to run these games. For example, you need better hardware to run a game at 4K compared to even 1440p and even more so 1080p. Because it's the resolution, height, and width multiplied by each other, then multiplied by the frame rate to get how much bandwidth you need. In this video, we're going to be looking at how StarRupture on CachyOS compares to Windows 11 in the other half of the video. Right now, I am running an RX 9070 XT. It's currently at low to mid 80% for graphics card utilization, 51 degrees Celsius, 2.3 gigahertz, around 150 watts, 6.6 gigs of VRAM utilization. That's video memory. 58 degrees Celsius on the VRAM chips at 1.2 gigahertz. I'm running an AMD 5950X. It's sitting at 9-10%. I am running it at 4.2 gigahertz, 4.3 gigahertz. The wattage is off. I believe it should be
Rupture activity detected.
Maybe 95.
I recommend finding a safe
65
place.
to 95 watts is what it should be rating. RAM is at 13.5 gigabytes. We're running at 110 FPS, roughly at 9 milliseconds latency. The average is 111 FPS. 1% lows are 61 FPS. Minimum frame time is 8.7 milliseconds, with 10 milliseconds being the max time frame. So that gives the range, so it's around a 2% delta between min and max. I'm running it at 2060p, which is 4K resolution. CachyOS is the operating system I'm using, well, the distro of Linux I'm using. It's a rolling release. The version is 7.1.3-2. The Mesa driver I'm using for my graphics card is 26.1.5-Arch 3.1. So that's some information you can use to test it yourself, or it gives a timeline of when the game
eruption has started.
has
impact. StarRupture has started.
It gives a good time frame of how the game is. So let's say this is July. Hold on. This is July 20th, 2026. We can use this as a baseline of. Oh, my game froze. So now I gotta restart. Oh, there it goes. So that's a drawback. As you can see, that's not good when it freezes. The buildings are overheating. As you can see, my graphics card has hit 99%, so it probably capped out and needed to clear some cat VRAM or graphics card chip processes before it could handle more. My CPU is sitting in the 20% range, which means
I heard what Raptura does, but nothing could prepare me for what I
it's still
just
within
experienced.
good reason.
You'll experience this again.
My graphics
It's better
card
to be
could be
Make
PCIe
sure the base core
limited
doesn't overheat.
for the speed, because the 5950X is AM4 and this is a newest graphics card. That could be the bottleneck. It could be the graphics card itself. I can't really test it because the latest motherboards I have are AM4 platform. I was hoping to get the AM6 platform so I could have longevity for the future, but it currently AM5 is the platform that we'll see until 2030 for AMD. Partially due to the RAM shortage. If I feel like I need to upgrade to AM5, I will. However, I'm trying to wait it out to go AM6. But as you can see, outside of that one issue with freezing when all this stuff hit the planet, it was fine. And what happens is this whole planet turns red and it becomes ashen. As you can see, it's a rocky wasteland. Usually there's vegetation here, but it got destroyed.
What is this?
This is ignition, a cosmic mineral that's
The goal is to stay in your base when that happens because it'll incinerate everything outside of the
But
base.
hurry, if not controlled, it sublimates rapidly.
And then these meteors you can collect resources from. The goal is to build a base that can withstand all this and produce what you need. It's kind of like Factorio Satisfactory, where you're surviving, but your main focus is a factory game. It's not quite like Conan Exiles and them, because those are mainly survival games with crafting elements. There is one other game that this could be close to. Let me get the actual name because I own it. Give me a second. Oh, I think it's called Planet Crafters. Ow. Yeah, it's called the Planet Crafter. It could also be similar to that. And then one could argue No Man's Sky, but I don't think you can go into outer space with this. Well, in this game. I haven't tested it. I could be wrong. I need to look into that, but as far as I know, you're stuck on this rock. Where's the other piece? Is that it? Right now I'm just trying to find... There we go. Trying to find a different color so I can show you. the meteors because they give resources and... Oh no. That thing is dangerous. That's right off in that distance. If I get too close, it's gonna come and attack me. But it looks like everything's fine. I would say that's outside of that one incident where it stuttered, and the game like completely froze for like 10 seconds, maybe slightly less. It seems fine. It seems fine. So maybe turn down the graphics settings if you run into that issue. And I'm gonna bring it up after my graphics settings shortly after I clear this one out.